Okay, so hi again. So this is just a little video following up the appointment we had. Just introducing some new exercises to gain some more strength and more mobility in the ankle. So remember, if you feel any mild symptoms while doing it, stop and just do it up to where you feel comfortable. So the first exercise is just some walking, as you've been doing, just normal walking, yeah. And to increase it or to progress it, you can even do it closing your eyes as well. So working on your balance and proprioception. That's right. That's it. You can do that and then see how it feels. Okay, so for the second exercise, I'm going to introduce some tall walking. Remember to use your pain level to guide you. Yeah, you're only doing it up to where you feel comfortable. So again, on our toes, up to where you feel comfortable. Just walking on your toes. And it was very light to introduce some movement. Again, you can do it like we did for the first exercise, closing your eyes to add even more challenge for yourself as well. Yeah. So just toe walking. Should you feel unstable, please find somewhere where you can find some support, maybe a wall, a door, or anything that will help you feel more stable and secured. So this exercise is called the calf stretch. So it's important because it's gonna strengthen the area a little bit. So what we want to do, as soon as the pain decreases, we want to implement some more strength to keep going, right, to prevent the re-injury. The stronger the stretcher gets, the less is prone to get re-injured again. So the calf stretch be like a mini squat kind of. So we're gonna have one leg at the front, one leg at the back, and the front leg will come like this. So dipping with that back leg and bringing that front leg at the front. And here you're working on your left foot here, as you can see, adding some motion. And then obviously, because you want to strengthen both, though the right foot is not injured, you can still do it. You can still do it both. Always up to where you feel comfortable. So this exercise, we're gonna work on our weight bearing. So we're gonna be standing on one leg. You can find somewhere where you have a door or a wall to help you to feel more safe. So starting maybe with your uninjured leg for you to get used to it first. So your right leg you can use here and stand on it for 30 seconds, 40 seconds as you feel comfortable to do. And then move on to your injured leg. Again, working on your balance, proprioception also gives type of strength as well. And to progress it, you can even close your eyes or open your eyes and stop relying on the wall, depending on how comfortable you feel. Yes. Okay, so for this exercise, we're going to do mini squats again. So quite different to the one we did here, but this one we are joining both legs together, and again you're only going up to where you feel comfortable. So your hands here. So posture, very important. You want bum to go first before the knee. Bum, knee. Yeah, bum, knee. So you go down as far as you feel comfortable, just to add some little pressure there. Some little pressure. That's it, knee squats. That's good. Again, in terms of the reps, you only do up to where you feel comfortable. To progress it, you can even do it on one leg. So starting on your uninjured leg, to gain more confidence, you can use the wall if it helps. Squats like this. I'll change so you can see better. Yeah, see, it's adding some pressure down there. That's right. And then turn on your injured leg. That's right. You can use your hand on your hip to gauge the movement as well. So remember, always quality of movement first. Quality. So for this exercise, I'm gonna require you to sit down, and I'm gonna call it the alphabetic toe writing. Let's be creative. So I'm gonna sit down, and gonna try and basically write the alphabet with your toes. So it may not seem like it, but by doing so, you're adding some range of movement or implementing movement in your ankle. But it's very, very mild, very soft, but it's not to be neglected. So say A, here as you can see, B, C, D. Yeah, maybe you'll be better than me at this. E, and as you can see, it's adding some very soft movement for your ankle. So that should help as well. Again, up to you if you're comfortable. When you do exercise, as you can see, make sure you're not wearing any shoes or any socks, so you can see what's going on as well. Okay, so for this exercise, again, we'll be on the chair, and effectively what we want to do here is just applying some pressure, not too much because we don't want to damage the structure, but we just want to again implement movement. We are on the early days. You know, your injury happened less than 2 weeks ago, so we still want to make sure the structure doesn't get worse. You know, there's still some bruising and swelling, so we're not doing too much. So your foot will start planted here on the floor, planted, and all we want to do is mild knee movements, as you can see, like this. So going left and right, forward, backwards if you can, left and right. And as you can see, is allowing some movements. That's right, as you can see, allowing some movement in the ankle. Again, it's very mild, it's very soft, but it's really helpful. And again, you do it up to your comfortability. So if you feel like you're getting better at it, you can even go further out, further in as well. Remember, foot is planted, only knee, need the knee moving. So for this exercise, it's called the towel stretch. So can you get anything? You can get a towel or anything that you have that will enable you to do this exercise. So for this one, effectively what all you're doing is just stretching the ankle, stretching those structures by doing so. I'm gonna have the towel here and applying some resistance as you bring your foot towards yourself and out. Just apply resistance again up to your comfortability level, your comfortable level. You just bring it out, foot down there and up towards you, down and up. You can even apply some resistance inward and outwards, again up to where you feel comfortable. It's very good, and it's gonna help you feel some release as well after you've done those exercises. As we've been saying, keep doing the movement we've been doing. Plantar flexion, which I told you, bring your foot down, dorsiflexion, bring your foot towards you, inversion, inward, eversion, outward. Just keep doing those movements, keep icing it as you've been doing, elevation and resting as you've been doing. You've been doing really well. I'm hoping to meet you next week again so we can do a profound assessment and carry on, hopefully give you more exercises to carry on through another stage of rehabilitation.